Hey guys, what's up? Nobody's here yet. That's okay. We will wait and see who comes in. I got weird lighting in here tonight. Looks strange for some reason. Well, decided to come in kind of, earlier today I was thinking about it, but I wasn't sure I'd be able to do it. But I am here. No calls from work yet, unfortunately. So I am hanging out with you guys tonight, at least for a while. So we got a couple people coming in. How's it going, guys? Happy Wednesday. It was sunny but cold here today, so it looked nice out. At least it was sunny and decent, but it was pretty cold out there today. So, hey Jay Binion, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for coming in the room. Appreciate it. Get some chat going here hopefully soon, and we'll have a good time, hang out, and talk about whatever you guys want. It doesn't have to be about cars. We can talk about anything. It's a car channel basically, but we are always open for pretty much any subject. So I got a few people coming, it looks like. That's cool. I was hoping, I did talk about it in the video earlier that I might try to do this. I just wasn't sure if I'd be able to, but as of right now, I'm good to go. So let's keep it going. How's it going, Jay Binion? How you doing out there? Where are you from? I've been laying off the videos for a couple days. I just had so much junk going on. It's been crazy. A lot of negative, bad things happening in Tacoma, Washington. Very cool. I've never been up to the Northwest. I would like to someday. But yeah, it's been a rough week and didn't get. I was hoping to have a couple videos out this week already, but I've only got one. So yeah, we'll keep working on that. It's just been crazy when I have had a chance that I get called into work, and just a whole, like I said in the video earlier, if anybody watched my video that I put out a couple hours ago or whatever, it's been a bunch of negative things going on in a row, but it's all good. It's nothing that we can't overcome. And excuse me for just a second there. This thing's getting all crazy. No snow yet up there, huh? Cool. Yeah, we've had a couple of snows here now, so in Nebraska. So just been crappy and cold, basically. Sunny but cold today, so it looked nice. At least we got some sun. But yeah, we've had a couple of snows here. Sub-Zero, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for being in here, man. Just hanging out. Thought I'd do a little quick live stream. I haven't been called into work today yet, so we're hoping. Kim's in the other room watching something on Netflix. She watches one of those crime shows. I forget which one now, but so I'm just hanging out. Made a video earlier. If anybody hasn't seen it, please check that out. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Totally would love that if you would. Just hanging out. I was doing laundry earlier, and I went back downstairs to throw it in the dryer, and about coming down the stairs, I could hear the washer was still going. So I thought, well, I must have jumped the gun. So I went back upstairs and laid down for a while, and then watched a couple videos, doing a few things, kind of forgot about laundry. And then like 45 minutes later or something, I was like, oh yeah, laundry. So I went down the stairs again, and I could still hear it running. And I was like, uh-oh. So I went down there. There's water everywhere. The whole basement's flooded. The washer was filling up with water, and it wouldn't stop. So that was a good time. So I got that cleaned up, and I finally got it drained, and got the valve pulled out. That I think is what the problem is, and ordered another one. But yeah, good times. Yeah, I can't complain too much. Only $20 for a new water valve thing on it, and I think that's the problem. It seems to be stuck open because even if you unplug the washer, the water still fills. So if that doesn't fix it, it's only $20. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. I won't have to buy a new washer. Sub-Zero just wanted to stop by, fixing to crash. Okay, cool. Sorry, Fusty's been rough. You don't feel bad. We're good. Oh, it's been not that bad. I mean, like I said in the video, I got a lot to be thankful for. It's just been like, man, come on, man. Give me a day where nothing weird happens. But overall, I can't complain. I got a very lucky man, so I can't complain about much. Becky's here. Good to see Becky, because I usually don't see Becky until except on the Sundays. She never shows up for the other ones. She misses them. Yeah, I figured it's a good gamble. I watched a bunch of videos today about that problem, and I'm 99% sure it just needs the valve that opens and closes when it just doesn't work now. They say they get stuck open, and they said if you unplug it and water still comes in, that's got to be it's the only thing it can be. So pulled it out of there. It's real easy to pull out. I took a bunch of pictures to make sure that I remember how to put it all back together and that kind of thing, because it'll probably be a few days before I get the part. So hopefully the pictures on my phone will guide me back through it. It seems pretty simple. I think I could do it without the pictures, but just in case, took a picture where all the different wires attached and everything so I don't get confused later. Yeah, we have not had too many internet issues, but it was out for 24 hours or ish, and oh man, half the town, it was the talk of the town. Everybody was upset, and then there's people who had other companies that were like, ours is fine, and a bunch of the stores couldn't take credit cards and stuff like that, or debit cards or anything. They cash only for a day. The grocery store here, which is I used to work there, fairly good sized grocery store, very busy, and they couldn't take any cards for a day. That had to be fun, I'm sure. Yeah. Jay, I got a little bit cut up today getting that thing out of there. Cut my finger right there, but no fun. I'm always like to try to fix things anyway, so I'd rather fix it, and if I can. If I can't, then we'll go buy another one, but I think I can fix this thing. Washers and dryers are fairly simple. There's not a lot to them, but Sub-Zero, well, before you go, you see a video of a German dude test driving that 880. I saw that 888 horsepower Hellcat on the Autobahn. 190 miles an hour. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Yeah, I was going to make a video about that Hellcat. It kind of got shuffled off to the side. That was about the time the internet went out. I was right around that same. That was about what I was thinking about. So yeah, it's been very cool though. Of course, when I watched these videos today about the washer and how to get to that thing and how to take the washer to get to there, of course, out of the like 5 guys I watched, all of their washers did it the same way. They all came apart basically the same way. Of course, when I got down there to do mine, it was completely different. I had to. It didn't have. It always happens to me that way. Like, oh, mine's nothing like that, but I figured it out anyway. But it was after watching 5 guys take apart 5 different brands of washers. I thought, okay, this can't be too hard. I went down there, had all the tools I needed, and as soon as I went to take out the first screws that those guys had all taken out of their 5 different brands of washers, mine didn't come apart like that. But it wasn't too hard. It was just like, oh, come on, man. I've always got to have the weird thing, it seems like. – 190 miles an hour. That is crazy, though, man. Well, it's like those guys that drove across the country last week or whatever it was, the Cannonball guys. They broke the record for New York to California. Would they average like, I forget what their average was. They were averaging like 170 some miles an hour all the way across the country. That included all their stops for gas and everything. So that's fast. Yeah, YouTube's great for that. You can just about, I mean, I saw something the other day that said YouTube could replace the educational system in the country. It probably could, because you can learn anything you want on YouTube, pretty much. Yeah, Becky, I seem to have that problem too. Like I said, there's like 5 different brands. Okay, you know, mine's probably does the same exact way or very, very similar. I get down there and nope, there's no screws there. That doesn't come off that way. And it was a mess, but got it though. Hey, Motley392, what's up? Yeah, I love YouTube for that. You can learn anything. If something breaks in your house, you can find out if it's something you can fix or not, or car stuff, get something for the car and want to make, even if I know how to install it, I usually like to watch someone else do it just to make sure I know. And sometimes it's like, oh, I'm glad I watched that because I didn't, realize that one thing or whatever. So it's always good to watch stuff. And yeah, it's YouTube's an awesome tool. It's an awesome thing. I'm so glad we have it. All right, Joey, or I read your Sub-Zero J. God, I'm tired. Take care, Sub-Zero. Thanks for coming in, man. Get some sleep. I was reading your post instead of saying your name. I was reading my name. Tomorrow's my birthday, guys. December 12th, and it's the last full moon of the 2010s. So tomorrow is the last full moon of the decade. It's my birthday. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Kyle's in the house. How's it going, man? Good to see you coming in the room. We're just hanging out, doing our usual hangout, talk about whatever. So far, we've been talking about appliances. I assured Kim that I could fix the washer, so hopefully this part is the right thing. I'm 99.9% sure it's what I need, and it's super easy to put in and out. So I think this will fix it. If I don't fix it, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. She's gonna say we wasted $20, but. John Quinn, what's up? Did you get the Tesla or thinking of buying? We are getting it's done deal. We don't have it yet. It's on the way. Financing's done. We just made the down payment today. Insurance, all that stuff. Everything's ready to rock. It's on the way. We are just waiting for a call back or a text or whatever they do as a delivery time and date. So it will be within the next few days. So hopefully. It should be well before Christmas. We should have the car, and I should be making videos with it and stuff like that. So hopefully, real soon. One problem today, though, is they warned us that we both need to be here for delivery since we're both on the title and or on the registration or whatever, and on the loan. And we weren't planning on that. I hadn't thought about that. I was worried if either one of us was going to be able to show up for this thing, and because we have such weird work things, and so we may have to figure something out. They need us both here for that. We both have to take delivery, but we'll see. We'll get it worked out, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But she just started a new job, and it's 60 miles away, so she'd have to basically take the day off, and she'd worked there for a long time. It wouldn't be a big deal. If she worked down the street, it wouldn't be a big deal. She could just run up here real quick, and we could take care of it. And then on my thing, I can get called off to work anytime, which wouldn't be that big of a deal for me because I can turn down any of the jobs that I want to. I don't have to take any of them, so I could just say, hey, I can't do this one. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Kyle, you're having your procedure tomorrow. Good luck, man. Good luck with that. Hopefully everything goes well and get everything taken care of. We'll be thinking about you. That's my birthday, man. Hope everything goes well. You'll be fine though. You've been through a lot of stuff. You're a tough guy, so it'll be nothing for you. You'll get through it, no problem. Becky says, happy birthday. Thank you. Full moon on your birthday. Don't go out of the house. I kind of want to get out of the house. I probably will get out tomorrow and look at the full moon, maybe get some pictures of the full moon coming up because it was huge tonight. It should be even better tomorrow. Ben C. What's up, Ben C? Thanks for coming in the room, man. Welcome. We're just talking about everything from full moons to appliances to cars to. Oh, you're having trouble swallowing? Oh, man. That ain't good. Hopefully get everything worked out there. That's not good. Huh, that's scary. Hopefully that works out too. Everybody listen, my phone's going to go off and I'm going to get to go to work. Everybody give me good thoughts. No, no birthday plans at all. Possibly have something that I like for dinner, but other than that, I may be working even. I don't know. I gave up birthdays a long time ago. Plus, we're buying this car. Her birthday is the 19th, so and mine is the 12th, and that's kind of our birthday thing is going to be the Tesla that we're buying. So hopefully, we'll be getting that in the next couple of days here, a few days or a week or so, whenever it comes. And yeah, yep. Kyle, you drank on your birthday? I don't drink much anymore. I used to drink quite a bit. I used to like to go out to the bars, and back in the day when I was a heavy metal singer in a band and all that stuff, we used to party every night, and we'd go to parties or bars or stay home and drink and have people over after band practice and all that kind of stuff. And we'd be playing shows. We'd be drinking after the show, during the show. And I did a lot of partying. And then after that, even when I did a lot of partying after that too, and for years and years. And um, at some point, I just kind of got burned out on it. I really don't drink. I'm not like a non-drinker. Like I don't say like I don't drink anymore because I do occasionally, but I just don't ever buy booze anymore. Once in a while, like I think I drank a beer on here once for one stream. I had a beer, but that's usually about it. A beer or two or something, and maybe a shot if I get like really stressed out or anxious. I might, and I'm not going anywhere, and I don't have to drive. We'll do it like a shot or something real quick, just to just to change the mood just a little bit, to knock you into a little different place. But that's about it. I don't really have time to drink a lot because I always got stuff going on, and if I'm going to drink, I need to have like the next day to do nothing, and that just never happens. So, but I guess that's good. I can't say that I'll never do that again because I don't know. And like I said, I'm not like officially like quit drinking, but I just don't really drink. I got really stressed out the other night, and I got out the spiced rum. And I found some spiced rum, which I hate, but it's all we had in the house. And I set it on the counter, but I never did. I started to get a shot glass or something, but I never even. And I just ended up putting it away. Plus, I tend to get headaches and stuff the next day now, even after just a few drinks. So, yeah, it's just not worth it anymore. I don't mind if other people drink and all that good stuff. I got nothing against it. Just like smoking, I got nothing against. I just did a. Kyle says, tall guy, car reviews, did a muffler delete on his Ram Rebel. He still got the Ram Rebel. I didn't even know if I haven't watched his channel in a while. So I think I saw one recently I did watch maybe a month ago or so where he got pulled over, and I don't know. I don't know. I thought he could have handled it a little differently, I guess, in my opinion. The kid drinks spiced rum with orange vanilla Coke. I have orange vanilla Coke Zero. That's my favorite thing right now. Did he just get the truck like two or three? I thought he had a Ram Rebel, or maybe he just test drove a Ram Rebel a while back when I was thinking he'd had that for a while. He's got a Hellcat Red Eye now, I think, and I don't remember what else. Has he got a McLaren or something? Yeah, this stuff's a little bit. This one's a little tricky to find. I only know of a couple stores around here that have it, and they don't always have it. So When I see it, I usually grab one. Oh, is it Mr. Organics? Okay, I knew there was a Ram Rebel on the channel. I've seen that cinnamon Coke, and I'll probably give it a try. Doesn't sound that good, but this didn't sound good either, and I ended up loving it. So, oh, the McLaren got wrecked. Oh man, that's not good. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny, but it's like, oh. Ugh. Been keeping up with Street Speed 717's channel quite a bit lately. It's gotten interesting to me again. It went away for a long time where I just wasn't really into anything he was doing anymore. I kind of quit, but then lately I keep seeing little suggestions, and it's usually pretty interesting looking, so I end up watching it. It's been a while though. I'm kind of getting back into it. Hey Sky One, what's up? Good videos. I like your videos, dude. Guys, check out Sky One's channel. Ready to move to Nebraska? Kyle says his computer has a screen reader on it. So, okay. I don't know how that stuff works, but getting crowded in Raleigh. It's not crowded here, that's for sure. There's some areas in Nebraska that are fairly populated, but most of it's not. Like where I live is not. John Quinn, no. No, I'm keeping the Challenger. And hopefully getting a Hellcat eventually in place of it or next to it. I'm not sure. Okay, so it talks to you as you type. Yeah, I was wondering how you do all that. I mean, I know there's all kinds of technology for that kind of stuff. I just hadn't actually seen it or how it works. I figured it was something like that. Yeah, Sky wants to know, Kyle. Sky needs to ask you what they need to do on YouTube videos to help those visually challenged. NVDA. Look up the screen reader NVDA. Write that down. Whoops. Got my notes and my pencil. It's a some kind of cartoon pencil. It's just got a bunch of animals and stuff on it. It's like a jungle animal. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that there's so many things out there now for people. It's really cool the stuff that they come up with. You guys hear that train horn in the background? They should be calling me. You can even text on your flip phone. Cool. Hey, Tail Happy, what's up? Tail Happy Productions in the house. What's going on? So you can text and you can type here on the chat and watch videos, see video, hear videos, and all that good stuff. Cool, man. Joey, you watch a Russian. Let's see. Sky watches a Russian that is translated to English channel. That is I Am Puma. He owns a Jaguar as a pet. Wow. My dream car with no price limit is pretty simple. Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye. I mean, if there was seriously no price, if I could buy a bunch of cars, I'd buy other cars besides that one. But if I could only pick one, then that would be it. I know that's pretty low priced and pretty simple for unlimited, but that would be mine. What about everybody else? Although the new C8 Corvette, not the one that's out now, but when they come out with like the ZR1 version of that, it might change to that. But for now, yeah, it feels like Sunday now. I missed Sunday. I didn't have any internet. Whole thing went down. The whole town was out. Everybody who had that company was out for like 24 hours. And it sucked. Went to sleep for a while thinking, oh, well, when I wake up, it'll be back. Still wasn't back. Went to bed, got up, went to work, came back, still wasn't. Finally came back. Hal says you drove your friend Chevy 3500 and he said you're one of the best drivers of Braidwood. Cool. Sky one says, Joey, what do you use to clean your rims? I just rinse them off to get the big stuff off, and then I like to take McGuire's waterless car wash and just do a waterless wash on them, where you just spray it on and take a rag and you wipe it off, and then you kind of buff it. It's a little bit time consuming and it's a little bit rough, but there's not any harsh chemicals, and it cleans them up really well, and it repels stuff off of them later after you use it. You get a pretty good time period where nothing sticks to it, which is nice. John Quinn says, no, you agree. Okay, fastest production car and can actually handle track. Yeah, I like it's all around car. I just love it. And I love Dodge Challengers. That's kind of my favorite car. It's my favorite. It's what looks the best to my eye and that I want to be driving, and I am driving, so I'm happy about that. But that new Vet is awful good looking, and when they come out with the higher performance versions like the Z06 or ZR1 or whatever they end up calling them, that's got my interest a lot too. Kyle says some of the drivers up there, well, we have a bunch of those around here too. So yeah, the Demon is faster, but I mean, the Demon is kind of a one-trick thing. It just does the Red Eye's a little bit more of an all-around car. It can do everything, which is what I like. You could use it for a daily driver if you had to. The Demon, I suppose you could too, but the Demon's mostly for the racetrack drag racing. Yeah, to get the inside, I do that first and try to get the barrel on the inside with just some kind of not too harsh of a cleaner, and then I got a brush thing that I can get in there with, and then rinse off the outside and do the outside with the waterless wash. It's pretty time consuming, but once you get it done, it stays fairly clean, and then you just got to kind of spray it down once in a while, and then after a while it starts to stick again. But that's what I like to do, because I find no matter what spray-on product I use, I have to get down there and wipe it all down anyway, because nothing just takes the stuff off all the way. So figure if I'm going to get down there and work on all of it in all the intricate little areas, I might as well use that stuff, and it kind of repels the crap for a while. Hey, Chad. What's up, Chad? Chad Kempster. Yeah, that video, the 190 mile an hour is on the Autobahn. Chivos Adventures. Hello. What's up? What's up? Going good. We're just hanging out here doing our usual, talking about whatever, everything and anything. We've had about 20 subjects already, and they haven't all been cars. And that's just fine. The one I had on in my video earlier today, I got that online somewhere. Shoot. I don't know if you search it on Google. I can't remember if I got it off one of the websites for the campaign or if I got it off eBay or where I got it, but I stumbled across that somewhere and ordered it. No, I've not installed any custom puddle lights. I kind of like those. They're pretty cool. I might do that as one of my little, minor mods. I also want to do something with the fog lights. Um, I saw guys putting some LEDs and stuff in there that looked a lot better. The ones that came in the car, they're just the regular lights, and they look kind of yellow and kind of dull, and they kind of look stupid. I kind of want to do something with those. I wish I could find some colored ones for the fog lights. I'd like to get like do green. You know, guys, I have this weird thing about I have those green rings in the inner headlight things of the car, and I'd like to maybe do green green fog lamps, but I haven't really looked into it, if I can even find something like that or not. I don't know. I know you can't do like red or blue. I think that's illegal because you don't want people thinking you're an emergency vehicle, but I think green would be okay. I saw a semi truck with these bright green fog lamps the other night on Highway 81, US 81, and I was like, man, that's what I want for my Challenger. That color exactly. John Quinn says, would you ever consider leasing a car? I would consider leasing, maybe. Kim is like dead set against it, so probably not, unless for some reason in the future we weren't together. I'm not. I think as long as I'm with her, I won't be leasing any cars. Let's say that. I'd be sleeping outside on the porch if I did. So she's all against that, and I can kind of see her point. Hey, Scalia Motorsports, what's going on? Thanks for being here, man. Evil Bee Designs asked for Chris. Wrote it down. I finally remember to have notes and stuff here so I can write stuff down. You guys are always telling me stuff, and I'm trying to remember it all, and I never can, and I got to scroll back through trying to find it. It's easier if I just write it down. Sky, you love the old yellow halogen fog lights you had on your truck. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. I don't know why. I mean, the fog lamps don't really do any good as far as being able to see anyways, so I thought I'd just do some color with them. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Kyle says it's nice to kick back and bullshit a little. Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. I'm glad we got to do this little live stream tonight because I was worried I wouldn't be able to. Although, like I said, I'm torn. I'd like to go to work, but this is the second. I'd rather be out to making some money, but this is okay too. I'm glad to be here with you guys. This is a lot more fun. That's for sure. I did fine. I got my 48 hours and then felt great, actually. Start to feel a little bit high kind of after a while. It's a weird feeling. You feel almost like you're intoxicated, like kind of like if you take some painkillers or something, kind of a similar feeling. And it was real easy once you get past the initial hunger and you get into it for, I think about the 20-hour period or 24-hour period. It's not too bad. So the 48 hours was actually pretty easy. I could have kept going, but we were cooking dinner, and I was also thinking I might get called to work, and I thought, well, I probably should eat because if I go any farther and I don't eat, and I was feeling high, so I was thinking about doing it again tomorrow because I did it last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so that was the 48 hours. But tomorrow is my birthday, so I didn't want to start fasting on my birthday, so I'll probably go do it, Friday through Sunday. See how that goes. I want to try to do it once a week, or maybe do it for longer. I'm not sure. I've seen guys on YouTube going like 2 weeks. Yeah, it makes you high after like 20 hours, 24 hours. And then the rest of the whole day of the second day, I was just like, it felt really good. I mean, I can't really describe it. You feel your head clears up. You have your thoughts are fairly clear, but you feel kind of goofy at the same time. It's a weird feeling. I was giggling a lot. I couldn't stop laughing. I'd be talking to Kim, and I couldn't. Everything seemed kind of funny, but I was not like when you're drinking or something and you can't think straight. I was thinking really straight, but just everything seemed funny. It's hard to explain. I think it's good for you, and I think it's good to get your system cleared out. I don't know if 48 hours is enough time to get your system totally cleared out, obviously, but it helps. Yeah, I think the endorphins or whatever in your brain start to flow a little bit more, and you got less crap in your system and all the chemicals and all the junk that we intake. And yeah, I was surprised how easy it was. There was a couple times when I got like really hungry. She made homemade pizza during that time. She had made some pizza and with this really nice like ciabatta type crust or something, and these she went to the deli and got these big old slices of pepperoni that she put on there, and all this nice really good mozzarella cheese in there. Oh man, it looked good, and I was in the middle of my fast. I didn't touch it, didn't get anywhere near it, but I had to leave though. I had to. The kitchen's in pretty much a different part of the house, so I was like, okay, I'm not going in the kitchen while she's doing that. I came back to the bedroom and did some other stuff and hid out because I knew if I couldn't stand to be around that pizza for too much longer. So that was rough. Let's see. Motley says, fun fact: sandbags do not help on ice. Not really, especially not stopping. It might give you a little bit of help taking off, but in the snow that helps. I just don't have that much trouble in the snow and ice. I don't know. I grew up driving in it. That's how I learned to drive. So it just doesn't bother me all that much. And if it gets to the point where it's that horrible out, then I just don't really mess with it. Kyle says you tried to run around the other day with your dog a few times, and in 5 minutes you passed out both times. You went down. Damn. I want to go somewhere warmer when I get done with all this Nebraska crap. um, don't know where though. I don't want to go anywhere that's going to be miserably hot either. So we were like I was telling you guys. I think I told you guys this before. I was looking up a while back, like the most moderate climates in the United States, like places where it doesn't get super cold or super hot. There's some places like some areas of Arkansas and some places like that, which I'd never even been to. Um, Reno, Nevada was one of them. That would be all right, probably. Maybe somewhere like that. It never gets super bitter cold and it never gets super crazy hot either. That would be the ideal thing for me. Yeah, I'm getting colder. The older I get, the more cold I get. So hey, Fat Boy R6, what's up? How's it going, man? I'm driving through like Salina all the time now, but I'm working. I can't stop. Does valet mode help in snow? I don't know. I think in snow, you just got to have a feel for it. You just got to not go too slow but not go too fast. Keep your momentum up without too much momentum. You just got to kind of feel it. You got to kind of become one with the snow, man. Just got off work. Cool. Fat Boy R6 has a channel, guys. Check it out. Going on 40 minutes. Sweet. A pretty damn good crowd in here. John says, cool, thinking the same thing. That's why SJ traveled to Nashville, super hot, and Diego or Maui seem like the only good options. Maybe somewhere down in Texas, not too far south, but I don't know. That's what I really want to do is somewhere just where it's moderate. little bit of winter, a little bit of hot summer, but nothing too extreme either way. That'd be perfect. And there's a few places. I think, like I said, Arkansas was one of them, in Reno, and I can't remember. I think there's some places in Texas and a few places like that where it just seems to stay within that kind of semi-comfortable range most of the time, anyway. A lot of people retire and go to like Phoenix or something, but I just 117 degrees is just a little much for me. I don't care how dry it is. Todd Snake, hello, what's up? Dallas. What's going on, Todd Snake? We're doing our usual hangout here. Tail Happy wants to know if anybody's having issues with their A8. So let's see. Sky One sub to Fat Boy. You're almost to 1,000 subs. Cool. Sweet. Motley 392. Hello, Todd Snake. It must be getting pretty cold out. I can kind of feel the windows over here. They're over to the side of me here. I can feel the air from this side. It feels very cold. It must be dropping pretty. Snake's just hanging out on YouTube. That's what I do most of the time if I'm not working. Watching videos. Oh, Marshall's has your car right now? What's up with your car, fat boy? Oh, new motor? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, lift her out? Oh, man. Bummer. One of these days I'll be down at Marshall's getting my Hellcat Red I ordered. Oh, you thought it was the MDS that was a lifter. Ugh. That sucks. Covered still? Cool. Well, at least it's covered, so just be a drag to not have your car full. But I guess now is a good time to not have it. I mean, there's no good time to not have it, but at least it's not nice, nice weather, summertime days when you could be out having fun. That's got to be cold. John Quinn, I want a Tesla because Kim, my girlfriend, she's really into like the whole electric cars and hybrids and all that. And when I wanted a Challenger really bad, Scat Pack, she got on board with that, and we did that, and she was all for it and everything. And now it's time to get another car, and for her, whatever, for both, it's both the Challengers, both of our cars. But anyway, and so is the Tesla. But anyway, more her thing. So she was wanting to get a Prius Prime, which I wasn't super excited about, but I'd go along with because it's her time or whatever. So I kind of threw out the idea of a Tesla Model 3 instead. It's a little bit more expensive, but and she kind of got all into it. And luckily, went ahead and decided that's what we're going to do. And actually, we've done it. We basically own the car now. We just don't have it. We don't have it yet. It's here. It should be here very shortly. But like I said, that's her thing. She really likes that kind of stuff. And if we're going to do electric cars, that's definitely the one I want to have, just because it's totally interesting. It's such a weird, wild car, and it's different. And I also the aspect that I think would be pretty good for the channel. I mean, it's something else interesting besides just the Challenger. Uh, like a Toyota Prius Prime isn't going to draw much interest on the channel whatsoever, but I think Tesla will a little bit. So just something cool to kind of go along with the Challenger. And I like weird cars, and I live in a small town in Nebraska, and we own two totally impractical cars now that really don't work very well here, but we're just kind of crazy like that. So I just thought it'd be the car to get if we're going to do that. Going to go the electric route or the hybrid route, you might as well go and get a Tesla. Just kind of the way I felt about it. It's just an interesting car, and I really like them a lot. So yeah, the battery life's scary, especially in this cold weather. And we're going to have to install some sort of better charging system here at the house. We can plug it into regular outlets, but it takes forever to charge that way. So we've been kicking around some different plans, different ways to do that, and coming up with whichever way we want to do it. There's an RV parking place right down the road from us here that has all the outlets that so we can charge it faster there. And the city owns it, and anyone's allowed to use those RV parking spots for anything they want and plug in. And all they ask for is a free will donation. You don't have to give any money, but if we throw a couple bucks in there when we're charging it or whatever. So, but we will get something probably here at the house before too long, another way to charge it besides just the regular plugging it in to the regular outlet. Because like I said, that takes a long time. Yeah, the cold weather battery life thing is it degrades it quite a bit. Kyle, Kyle says he should get a Tesla and modify it to where he put a Hemi in it. Someone will probably do that. Defeat the whole purpose of the car, but somebody will probably do it. There's Priuses out there with Hellcat engines in them. So Fat Boy says he decided that the next vehicles on the list is a Hellcat and Durango 392 for the wife. It might be a while, but that's the plan. Cool. Yeah, Durango 392 would be awesome. And of course, Hellcat, awesome. I wish they'd do some 392 Chrysler 300s. That would be awesome. But getting pretty excited about the new car. It's always exciting to get a new car, no matter what it is, but pretty cool. And I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of questions here locally, like, why the hell did you do that? Which is exciting. I like that. I look at the video of the 78 Challenger. That's a sweet car, isn't it? You don't like the new Mustangs, Kyle? They sound ridiculous. I like the GT350 and the GT500. I think they look pretty good. Becky says he guessed the nearest charging station is about 45 minutes away from me. I feel sorry for electric car owners. Most people who own one have something at their house to charge, or at work, or different places offer things. And there's others, like the Tesla stations are pretty far from here. The ones that do it, and the Tesla superchargers are really, really fast. They charge you up really quick. But there are other places around here to charge which aren't quite as quick, but quicker than plugging it into a regular outlet at home. Think they're way too loud, Kyle? I don't know. Is there such a thing? Yeah, I would like to do something like that. I've seen other people do some videos like that, and they're pretty cool. It does take a while to get anywhere in one because you have to. You add a few hours onto every trip if you're going across, depending on how far you're going. But yeah, you can stop and fill up your tank of gas in 5 minutes or whatever, and be back on the road. With Tesla, you're looking at half-hour stops and 45-minute stops if you go to the superchargers. Some of them are. The cool thing about the Tesla thing though is it'll tell you where all those are. It'll tell you which ones to stop at and how long to charge for. So it'll say stop here and charge for 20 minutes, and then go 150 miles or whatever to this other place and charge for 25 minutes there. They take you on your trip and it'll tell you where you need to stop and charge and all that. And you don't have to follow that, but it helps. I love the Ford Raptor and the Ram Rebel. I like trucks a lot. Ford Raptor is pretty badass, and the Ram Rebels. I was just watching some videos where they were testing those against each other, which was pretty neat. But I don't know if I'd buy a new truck or not, though. I just don't know. Yeah, the Raptor's sweet, and but yeah, I just don't know if I'd buy a new truck. They're so damn expensive and nice. I'd be afraid to use them for truck stuff. So if I buy another, I've had a whole bunch of pickups, but if and when I buy another one, it'd probably be an older, slightly beat up truck. I just sold, not just a while back, I sold my 74 Ford F-250, which I really loved. But it was kind of cool. But you weren't afraid to scrape it up a little bit either. Kyle says mine's gonna run. I don't know. We got the EcoBoost V6 in the cars we drive at work. We drive the Expeditions, new Expeditions, and they got the EcoBoost V6, and they're actually pretty impressive. Actually, not bad at all. John Quinn said here they put the Hellcat engine in the Rebel. They're gonna put the Hellcat engine in everything they can fit it in, I think. Dodge is good at using all of their Mopar, General, whatever. FCA is good at using all of their resources in every possible way they can think of, which is good. That's why they're making money. Kyle's all about the V8s. Yeah, me too. But you have to give credit where credit's due, and they did a pretty good job on that V6. So, not my favorite thing, but I don't hate it either. Fat boy, one thing you don't understand is why Dodge would put the MDS system on a V8 besides to make it more fuel. Yeah, a lot of that stuff's just for purely to meet the federal fuel efficiency standards. They wouldn't probably put it on there for any other reason, Just like on my car, I have the manual. If you don't have it in sport mode or anything, if you just have it in regular mode, it does that skip shift thing where it won't let you go from once you go from first to fourth if you're not driving aggressively, if you're just putting around. And it's really annoying. If you put sport mode on, it won't do it. And you can also, there's stuff you can do to overcome that anyway, but it's not there for any reason other than to help the gas mileage just a little bit so that they meet the standards for their whole fleet or whatever with the federal government. Car companies have to do stuff like that, not because they necessarily want to. They just have to come up with weird ways to try to get another couple miles to the gallon out of stuff so that they can sell the car. Hey, Just Dave, John Quinn. Yay, we're getting a lot of people. Kyle's here, Sky's here, Fat Boy's here. Becky's out there somewhere. Who else? Just Dave. I said Just Dave, didn't I? Pretty good. More than I was expecting by far. I don't usually have it. I usually almost drive in sport mode all the time, so I don't notice it. But once in a while, if I don't hit sport mode, even then I don't because I drive fairly aggressively. But once in a while, in a certain situation, like in a parking lot or something, it'll be like, oh, it wants me to go I can't even think. Is it want me to go from first to fourth? I think that's what it's making me do. I have to think about it. It's happened so few times. I think that's what it is. I feel like I'm getting a sore throat. I hope not. Better not be. I ain't got no time for that. I just automatically hit sport mode when I start the car. After I start it and it's running for a few seconds, I hit sport mode. Once in a while I'll forget or something, like I said, and then I'll realize, oh yeah. Uh, there's your answer, fat boy. Just polish that off. Yeah, it's 485, John. I do drink a lot of water though, and other stuff, and green tea. And I'm always drinking something. I have this weird thing where I always have to have some sort of a drink with me all the time. It's a weird uh, crutch or something that I have, I guess. So most of the time, it is. I'm definitely not drinking anywhere near this kind of stuff as I used to. I get these Lipton green teas that I really like, and then a lot of water and a lot of sparkling waters too. I like those a lot. Yeah, there's water in here. You can't make Coca Cola without water. Now, come on. Yeah, you can on the Uconnect on the track pack or whatever, depending on the car. You can put a dynamometer up there, or there's several different ways you can look at it where it'll show you how much horsepower you're using at any given moment. But when you're using all the horsepower that it has, you don't really have time to look over at the screen. You got to pay attention to the roads. Kyle had to make that joke about the. That's why they're coming in. Yeah, there's a screen where it'll show you the horsepower and torque curve and all that stuff that you're using and all that good stuff. Then you can review it back or watch it live, and then when you're done, you can look back on what you just did and all that. It's pretty cool stuff. There's a lot of little gadgety kind of fun things to do with the car. Don't use that a lot, but it's nice to have it there once in a while when you want to screw around with it. Oh, guys. It has been just about an hour, and that's what I planned on doing here. So probably rock out of here in a minute. Whenever I say that, then we like 5 people show up all of a sudden, and it's like, oh, hey. We'll see. Give it a few seconds here. I keep hearing about RT Life and his stuff he's done to the Charger. I haven't been watching his channel lately, though. I need to catch up. We were talking about this, I guess, last Sunday. Oh, yeah, Becky, you don't have the screen on your car, but you can still check out your 0 to 60 times. We can do 0 to 60, 0 to 100, eighth mile, quarter mile. braking and all kinds of different stuff. All the different how many G's you're pulling in each direction and all that kind of stuff. I should probably hit the sack because I've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning, and if I get called out for an overnighter, I'm going to be in big trouble. I should probably at least try to get a few hours of sleep before they call me. So we got a new engine. I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I think you guys were telling me, some of you guys were telling me stuff too about RT Life and all the stuff he's been doing. But for some reason, like I was telling you before, I haven't seen many of his videos lately. I haven't been getting suggested. I could still go look, obviously, but when you're on the screen and it shows you the next videos they think you might want to see, he never shows up for me anymore for whatever reason. Yeah, Becky doesn't have a channel yet. We're going to make her get one, though. Oh, man. Ugh. Here it comes. I'm yawning. I would love to meet up at a go-kart track. There's nothing more fun than go-kart tracks. I love go-karts track. I used to spend so much damn money. If I could have all the money back, I could get my red eye. Yeah, Kyle, check out oh crap. There's a really good channel with the woman Bombshell, something Bombshell. Crap. I can't remember her name now. She's got I think she's got a 1320 Challenger, if I remember right. Crap, what's her name? The channel has the word Bombshell in it, but I can't remember the whole name. Pretty girl, nice car. She drag races it. I cannot remember the damn name now. There's a bunch of women one out there now, but that's just the first one that came to my mind because she turned a really killer quarter mile time in her car just recently. I definitely didn't make another viewer rides one. I've been really slacking off on those. They're pretty. I like doing them because I really like doing it, but they are a little bit of work getting all the pictures together and putting the names on. It's a little bit. I do need to do that though. Yeah, I am Joey66, just like the YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram with the same name, guys. And there's also a Facebook page with the same name, which I very rarely don't do much with. But if people started, I might get more into that. You guys can also get me on regular Facebook. My Joey Freeman is my name, and I'm in Superior, Nebraska. So if you want to get me there too, it's just Joey Freeman, Facebook, Superior, Nebraska. I think we all wish we had more dollars. I got that darn girl's channel stuck in my head and I can't remember the name. Bombshell something or something Bombshell. John Quinn, you want a Challenger? You have an 06 Accord. Hey, if you got a car that gets you back and forth, you got a good car. So just keep hanging in there. You'll get the car you want. Any car is a good car. If it starts and runs and gets you to all the places you need to go and get you back home safe, it's a good car. And be thankful for that, and you'll get better stuff. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. Tomorrow is my birthday, and maybe I'll come back in here. We'll see. Might be kind of fun. Maybe I'll drag Kim and make her show up on the live stream. I don't know if she will, though. If I can get a Challenger Scat Pack, anybody can, man. A couple years ago, I was a train wreck. Yeah, turned 25. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this sucker up. And yeah, check me out at Instagram, Joey66, Facebook, Joey66, or Facebook, Joey Freeman. And I will see you all later, and hope you enjoyed today's video and today's live stream. If you haven't seen the video yet, check that out. It's not super exciting, but what the hell, go check it out anyway. And I will see all you guys. I'll try to find that name for you, Kyle, that YouTube name, and if I can figure out what it is, I'll send it to you. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, and see you soon.